Guys, I want to show us something about creating intros for gospel and music. Okay, creating intros for gospel music. Um, I'll be working. I have a stuff from a job that I'm actually doing for someone, and I just thought I should share what I just did here. Okay, so now you have this track given to you, and of course, you will have to create the intro. What possibly can you do? What ideas can you put up to create intros, okay, for your gospel music? First of all, one thing I would say is you necessarily must not want to create something so magical, something that would blow everyone's mind, and not every time, especially in context to the kind of song that is given to you, and possibly maybe the demo track that is sent to you, or the reference that is actually sent to you. Okay, so I want us to listen to this. Tell me who has made the world, support its foundation, firm in perfect peace. God Almighty, all powerful. Okay, so that's actually the first few bars of the song, first few bars of the song. Now, from what he did as an intro, for what he did as an intro, into the first few bars of the song, that's the verse, I can actually pick that as something that needs to be cool, okay, something that needs to be relaxing, something that needs to be calm and smooth. Uh, he doesn't really want anything busy, and the first few bars of the song. Okay, so in that case, I'll have to create something that would introduce that calmness and length to his singing the verse of the song, and somehow he just played something that stood out as an intro for me. So there's no reason for me to want to create something different or want to reinvent the wheel. Okay, I could just concentrate using what he has in context and build it and just put some sweet sounds to it, which I did and thought is necessary. Okay, so in this case, mind you, I'm using the Cubase 5 to do this. All right, so I know the fight and the force, but I still love Cubase 5. All right, I still love Cubase 5. So I pulled up my piano using the addictive keys for this is one of the plugins I like to use and the addictive pen and that progression that he okay, so I did that. Okay, so I actually pulled that up for the piano. So that's this is what I have there. Then that's it. Okay, that's it. You just with your gift and professionalism in it, use the sound and try to just create that room that wins for the artist to enjoy as an intro, and it doesn't take him, you know, out of context, or it doesn't take him out of context. So now doing that, there's something I like to do in my pianos sometimes in my production, just to give a bit of weight. Uh, I duplicated the track, then used another piano sound for the addictive keys Now, the one I used here in the Addictive Keys is the the Studio Grand. Okay, the Studio Grand. Okay, so here I have what I used here and down is the modern uprights. But I brought down the volume. Let me bring it up. Okay, I brought down the volume when I blended. So, but here's the dip. I like the sound. Okay, I like the sound of that modern piano. Sorry, of the modern opera piano. Yeah. So just listening to it alone, this is what it's going to be like. Just alone. Okay, so that's just it alone. But if I were to blend it with what I had, if I were to blend it with what I have with the Studio Grand, it was going to sound. That's it. So you can feel that once, that room. It's almost like you're using the acoustic piano to play. Yeah. So that's that using my pianos, all right? Using my pianos. Um, moving on, I like to bring in the pad. So what I would do with the pad is to just mirror exactly what the piano is doing. To just put what the piano is doing. We know how when we're playing keys in live and include the pad to play exactly what the piano is playing like at the same time. So that's actually what I'm going to do. So I brought it from my pad. I use a Chord Legacy to do this, um, and I use the anti-cloud. So the anti-cloud. This is the sound of the anti-cloud. Okay, so but together, having it together, so you can hear that ambience coming in. Okay, see now the pad is just doing what the piano is doing. Now I would also bring another pad to just play chords, but it's going to come up somewhere in the middle of the intro, not from the top. So what I did was to play from the middle of the intro. So you have and this part comes up. Okay, and that's it. So you're actually creating just with what the artists give to me, creating something nice with just sounds. Okay, sounds. Yeah, I can't leave out the strings in this. Just to put something there, the strings. You know how you have shout out to most of us who uh, started off music from way back. We have those songs, those tracks that we listen to, and you have the strings. That so strings started the song, so it kind of brought back memories and that aspect. So I just pulled that up. So listen, kid. Okay, so that's with the strings. Uh, that's with the strings. Okay, again another string track. just to counter a bit what the high string pitch note is doing. I pulled up another string a day, but this time I panned it. Okay, so just so if you can use it every solo that this is what, but you can observe that there's a bit of body coming in. So with that temp note, and take that again. Where can it? Okay, so everything in context together. So yeah, I'm not doing anything outside the context, but I'm already having a beautiful intro. All right, beautiful intro that will lead into the artist just being calm, being result at that initial time with the first. And so I decided to pull up on my synth lead. Uh, I like this synth lead that I use from Cold Legacy. So I had just did a bit of a filler on uh, what I have as an intro here. We can hear the okay, so but I'll have to blend that a bit so it's not too loud. Uh, in production, one other thing is that, especially when you're creating ops keys, it's meant to be felt, not heard. Meant to be felt. Okay, so I'll just uh, blend it a bit. Then I also did an auto pan to this effect, so you have it moving. Let me solo that so you understand what I mean. You have it moving. You can hear, feel the without the auto pan, it's really sounding like this. So straight with the auto pan to hear it. So everything together. So I'm thinking I should put in a bell track somewhere. Just having that in mind now. I'll pick the bell from my call grave station or anything. So bell. Put it above. Set. Oh, just taking a bit of time in my bell. Okay, we have it. Veno. All around. So my bells, I won't bring my bell to come in at the second half of the intro until where so I'll drop it from the down. So that's just my bell within there. Yeah. Step. Okay. So I have that small bell running in, just in a plane, ensure is on time, but and I know not. Still smack my back. Oh, shit. So with our first, no. Or let's get that corrected. Let's say, T. T. No. And so I can just take this out. Uh, okay, so together we're having, as I'm being through, I like blending feelings, so I don't often shouting. I like blending stuff because I don't have stuff shouting. So good, and that's intro. Okay, so you don't really necessarily need to reinvent the wheel. So I believe this has helped, and I trust I enjoyed the session. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll also click the notification bell so that you get updated. And I drop videos and stuff like this, alright? Until next time, guys, catch you later.